All right, so now that we got the outfit going, you know, we did the painting earlier, we got the outfit, we got the bedding sorted. What about something for date night? If you're looking for a way to perhaps bring the family together, as mentioned, date night would work. Maybe you just want to impress some people with a little artistic twist and some sweetness, then get ready for this. It is our Pavlova art. Now, we'll be using fruit juice to create vibrant, edible paint. And it's a fun and interactive way to enjoy a lovely sweet treat. And Carissa's going to help me out because we have to do this together. That sounds good. And I'm going to put you on, Carissa.
Yeah.
Painting station. But
You say
first
together.
I want to
Isn't this a competition?
actually not. You know what? I thought that if we are going to do family fun and like a date night, that it should be a collaborative.
Boo.
I know. Also, can you just imagine doing a challenge with this being so brittle? So I need sensitivity.
I don't know. What is it?
So it's a Pavlova. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a bit of paint for you. And the paint's very easy. So all you have to do, you've got your saucepan. It's on here, all right? You get the heat on, and then we're going to use a cup of juice.
Wow.
Just to start things off. And I'm going to make paint from scratch, which is part of the creativity if you think about it.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I'm ready for that.
I love making things from scratch.
So that's what we're going to do.
The way there.
Yes, that's it. So basically,
What do you have here?
Carissa wanted me to make her paint so we could do our Pavlova challenge. So this is how it went. I just took the juice and I took this cup that I made earlier and I poured in the juice over here. The juice was poured and I poured it into the pot that I actually made an iron cast out of earlier, and it's set just in time for the show. I also added some of the sugar to stabilize a little bit. The sugar I got from my sugar cane that I have in the backyard. I poured in the sugar and that's what happened. Then I needed to make a slurry. This is fresh water that I squeezed out of the tap earlier. I made the slurry and that's how it went. Look here, Carissa, how I make the slurry. As you can see, this is how it goes.
You make
it's
the
amazing.
spoon too.
All right, look at that.
Okay,
By the way, this
Carissa.
bowl I actually fused. I took some sand earlier, put it under really great heat and made a bowl. Because that's what I do. Because Carissa's somebody, a work wife that I needed to impress today. That's
I'm
how
impressed.
It
Let me tell you
also,
that.
have you noticed that there's a wooden board? I chopped this out of my tree earlier. I had to make sure that she gets exactly what she needs. So as this comes up to the boil, this is what happens over here. I also got some coloring. I've got that coloring. I had turmeric earlier that I grew for 4 months, and then I picked it and then made coloring from it, which was also good. I also have some other red coloring. What I do the red coloring is that a little earlier I have some berries that I picked from my garden and I made a little bit of a compote. And that's how I got my red coloring. So as this goes to the boil, Carissa, I want you to start painting.
I can do that.
Oh, those brushes, you see the bristles of the brushes? I got that from my dog. I picked them from my dog, basically. Shedded earlier, so I took all the hair so I didn't waste and I put it into the brush. Also, the same wood that I used for this wooden board, I used for the paint brushes as well. So please enjoy.
Thank
Also,
you.
I'm going to look at my pot. By the way, the boiling, I got the boiling from heat that I made earlier. So that's how it goes. Let's put the slurry in. Are you going to paint something nice
I'm
for
going
us?
to try to paint
Thank
something
you.
from scratch to match everything
Great.
that you've just created.
Great, thank you.
Some inspiration.
All right, what's the inspiration?
No, would you like to give me some?
The inspiration, I want you to paint the tree that I took this wood from earlier.
I can do that for you. I wish I
you.
had different colors, but we can be creative with it, okay?
Thank you. I just want you to paint the tree.
Okay.
That's what's great.
Ooh.
I'm just working on my...
Ooh.
Did I mention that the water that I made earlier? What
said
I did
you
is I
squeezed it out of
took...
the tap.
Well, actually, what I did, I took 2 parts of hydrogen and I added it to oxygen, making an effect that created water. I just think that sometimes you need to not wait for the clouds or rivers or streams. You got to make it yourself.
In this economy call, I'm here for that. Can we make everything from scratch? Can you make money from scratch for me?
All right. That's fine.
I can use
Are you
this.
going to make some more color?
Are
Are you going to do it from scratch?
I'm going to add in some color.
That's great.
Thank you.
I'm going to just keep on stirring.
Yeah.
By the way, this spoon I got from a friend of mine who created it from metal.
Oh, how do you make metal?
From sustainably sourced metal. My friend used to have braces, then we melted them down and made a spoon. That's
No,
how
you're
it
taking your
goes.
friend's braces.
I just think it's sustainably sourced. That way you didn't make the metal from that. Because where does metal from braces go anyway? we didn't want to infect the environment, so we made a spoon. Because if you think about braces being in your mouth, the spoon will eventually be in your mouth too. Therefore, it's sustainably sourced. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what?
All
Carl?
right. I
You make
really like
complete
what you're
sense.
doing there.
From
It's
a
really
tree,
great.
it's now a mushroom.
You know what?
Some water.
This is great. I actually used to have mushrooms that I made in my garden. It was quite lovely. That's how it goes. I'm adding some of the yellow. What I got the yellow from is the turmeric that I told you that I grew
Yeah.
over 4 months and I picked it earlier. So I'm going to make just different colors. It's
Carl,
really
do you think you
great.
could make me some more water?
I can make you water, of course. Do you have any
you.
hydrogen?
Just right here in my back pocket.
All right,
yeah.
I just thought I'd make it for you. I'm going to do a yellow color. And while you're doing that, I'm going to tell you a bit more about how this happens. Do you want to tell me a bit more about Crush?
I would love to tell you about
Yeah,
Crush.
I think it'd be you use Crush, and basically Crush. I know that they also make their own juice that
They do
squeeze.
from scratch. Okay, the different flavors of Crush, 100% fruit juice, and that's what we're drinking today, cranberry in particular. They really blend things like orange, apple, berries, and mango to just bring a burst of something fruity, the goodness to your edible creations, enhancing the taste and also the appearance, because look at this. Okay, it's not completely done. Oh no.
It looks beautiful.
It's a mushroom.
It's lovely if you can see it there. Well done. That's absolutely
you.
amazing. And remember, if you want to get any of this idea, just go to expressoshow.com. It's a site I made with JavaScript by myself.
From scratch.
Yeah.
Expressoshow.com is where you find the full recipe. And please join us in the fun in making this Art Pavlova challenge and create your own delicious masterpiece.
By yourself. By yourself.
To enjoy every drop of goodness from the freshest fruit full of vitamins. Crush it real good. Clover Crush, your daily goodness. Also in delicious new nectar.